And good Tuesday afternoon. Welcome to Project Arrowhead. I am your host, Jim Sakowitz. We are 2 days away. Are we 2 days? Yeah, 2 days away from Halloween. And I can't wait. Cannot wait. Hopefully everybody had a good weekend. I know I did. Well, the music is way too loud. All right, there we go. That's a little better. Wow. That's some cool shit behind me. I'm sorry. That is awesome. I don't know which way to go. We're in the graveyard right now. Very, very awesome. So, don't forget, Project Arrowhead is brought to you by none other than the Lansdowne Pub. Great food, great entertainment, weekly specials. The Lansdowne Pub, located in the beautiful Mohegan Sun. This week, I know Thursday, we have karaoke starting at 9:30. Friday, house pub music or whatever the hell it is. And then Saturday, we have karaoke again. If you missed it this past weekend, we had the ultimate Halloween party with the band 7-day weekend, and it was off the chart. The place was packed. The costumes were great. Everybody had a blast. It was definitely a good time. So make your plans to come down to the Lansdowne Pub in the beautiful Mohegan Sun. So on top of that, we also had our paranormal investigation, our fundraiser at the Leffingwell Inn this weekend. And it was pretty good. It was pretty good. Things will be coming up soon, released to the public. There was one really interesting event that happened, and we've been investigating at the Leffingwell Inn for some time now, and we get stuff every single time. Usually, we smudge before we go in. We do the whole Native American thing. I'm Native American, Chad's Native American, so we smudge, do our thing. I didn't smudge this time. I was running late. And I legit got attacked. We got it on camera. It was amazing. I was standing downstairs in the cellar where the slave quarters were, where Henry was killed. And actually, he was killed right outside in the road. And we weren't getting anything. So I'm sitting there, and I'm taunting and trying to get them to do something. Holding my phone flat in my hand because we had the spirit box going on it, and the phone was slapped right out of my hand, and you can see it on video. The phone just goes out of my hand, and there's no way it was fake. You could see it clear as a bell. So I'm like, wow, it was interesting. So then we went up. And we used the thermal imager. We use that on everything. We're going to see if we pick something up. So it was actually Teddy and Melissa's daughter. And she was looking through the captured images. They happen to have the thermal imager on me right after it happened. The first pic, now, you clicked it twice within a matter of a second, if that. The first picture, the temperature was 74 degrees, and you could see something that looked like it was starting to manifest behind me. The second picture was 56 degrees, and you could see literally something standing behind me. So it was pretty freaky. They definitely got their money's worth this weekend, and it was a good time. A lot of money raised for the house, and it was a good time. It was a really good time. Hoping to have Snow Bruno on with us later on. She's got some things going on today. If you've never heard of Snow or heard me talk about Snow, you're in for a treat because she is amazing. She does tarot readings that are so spot on. It's just unbelievable. And my cousin did one, and my cousin was absolutely floored. I had no idea my cousin was doing it. And she hit me up, and she's like, oh, my God, how could she know this? And I'm like, well, it's kind of what she does. But, yeah, she was floored. So hopefully we have snow on later on. Also, Halloween night. Halloween night is supposed to be a nightmare. No pun intended. Torrential downpours, I guess, and heavy winds. Fingers crossed we don't get it. Not looking good, though. But just in case, if you go to Dark Manor Haunted House, number one haunted house in Connecticut, 25 Main Street, Baltic, Connecticut, on Thursday, Halloween night. It's $40, and I believe the investigation starts at midnight, and space is limited for that. If you're interested in going to Dark Manor for the Halloween investigation with the Arrowhead and Crossing the Veil paranormal teams, email redlakenation24@gmail.com. redlakenation24@gmail.com.
Dark Manor.
Dark Manor. That's right. Who said Dark Manor? What are you doing over there? He's got it playing in the background. What's up, Trish? So that's another bit of good news I have. Scares That Care has been doing so good. We've helped so many people that we've actually added a second event. We still have the original Scares That Care charity weekend down in Williamsburg in August. And now we have the Scares That Care charity weekend in Wisconsin. So go up, get some cheese, help some families. That is the Scares That Care charity weekend. I don't have the dates in front of me. Trish, do you have the dates? I thought I had them here somewhere. But it is in April. It's not as big as the original charity weekend, but it's still going to be good size. And that is the weekend in Wisconsin. So if you've never been to Wisconsin or Scares That Care, come on down, check it out, help some families in need, and hope to see you there. So with Halloween coming up, I want to hear what somebody asked me how Native Americans celebrate Halloween. Okay. Same way everybody else does. The kids dress up, they go out, they trick or treat. There's nothing different. I don't know why people think that just because we're Native American that everything, I mean, yeah, some things are different, but for the most part, everything is the same. So, yeah. Alice is watching. Hey. All right. Somebody mentioned to me they thought that the Bloody Mary ritual was a real thing. All right. I think we covered this on our Urban Legends show, I think. But the Bloody Mary legend is not real. You say if you don't summon her correctly, or if she's in a bad mood, okay, quote unquote, you'll end up getting killed. She'll rip your eyes out, leave your face horribly scarred, or you'll be found dead with claw marks all over your face and body. Or you'll be trapped in the mirror with Mary for eternity. And supposedly, it's kind of like Candyman. You know, you say Bloody Mary's name in the mirror 3 times. Candyman, you say his name 5 times. Candyman, Candyman, Candyman. But yeah, no. You're not going to get trapped in a mirror. Your Bloody Mary's not going to come out of the mirror and claw the crap out of you. Why people think this is an actual thing? I think it's kind of like, no. When Orson Welles did War of the World, do you remember that? Are you alive over there, Keith, or am I talking? Oh, okay.
Yes, I remember.
So when Orson Welles did War of the Worlds, he did it. It was there was no TV back then, so he did it on the radio, and he started a freaking panic countrywide because people, honest to God, thought that aliens were invading the Earth. Beetlejuice, there's another one. Yeah, I figure leave it to Jim to get that one. Beetlejuice, that's right. The second one's coming out soon, isn't it? Wow. There's an urban legend or a story about a girl named Amber. Amber, they must be talking about you. And of course, it's got to do with a Ouija board and this and that and the other thing. So, over the next couple weeks, I'm going to be booking guests for the show. And hopefully I'll have my co-host back by then. And I don't have to sit here by myself. Well, I'm not really by myself because Keith is here. Even though he's not saying anything over there. He's like very quiet. But
I'm here.
But yeah, we can barely hear you, but we can hear you. So yeah, I'll be booking guests for the show. So if you want to be a guest on the show, and if you have something to advertise, something that you want to get out there, just let me know. Drop me an email or hit me up on Facebook, and I'll book you, get you on the show. And there's some serious people that I've been. Well, I mean, everybody's serious, but some big time people that have been interested. So keep an eye on it, and hopefully we get some people out there soon. So, hey Keith.
Yeah, go ahead.
What are you doing for Halloween?
That I used to go out trick-or-treating when I was a kid.
No, what are you doing now?
Oh,
what are you doing for Halloween this year?
Probably just relaxing.
I got to ask everybody, how do you feel about moving Halloween?
Moving Halloween. People want to move Halloween to the closest Saturday. Why?
So if it's on a Monday or Tuesday, it'll be the Saturday before. Thursday or Friday, it'll be the Saturday after. Wednesday, I don't know. I guess it's a crapshoot because they want the kids to have to go out on a school night and
oh, get over it.
When I used to go trick or treating a few years back, not too many years ago, I was always home by 9:00. So I think these people are getting ridiculous. Let's move Christmas to July, and Thanksgiving we can celebrate in April.
Why don't we just put all the holidays on one day and get it over with?
No, there's so many things that people should be worried about in the world, and that they should care about. Moving Halloween to a Saturday is not one of them. All right, the other thing is, and I'm sure I'm going to catch flack for this, is the freaking adult pads.
What?
They wanted them to take the feminine product label off of the feminine products and make them non-binary. This is a thing. This is what this world has come to. With everything going on, this is the crap that people are worrying about. Tampons, pads, no longer feminine hygiene products. they have to take the feminine signal off.
That's absurd.
Ken says, let's move the Labor Day race back to Atlanta. There you go. I like
man.
that. Speaking of racing, I watched it this weekend, and I saw more fights in the race than I did in the last Bruins game I watched. That's pretty cool. I'm talking, they were duking it out. It was some cool shit. Two genders, balls or no balls. Okay. I just, you look at it. You look at it, and the stupidity of the things that we argue about is amazing. Well, let's move Halloween. No, Halloween is on Halloween.
I guess.
Well, Alice says they get home late because they are not staying in the neighborhoods. They are going to trunk or treats. Well, trunk or treats, they usually get done fairly early. What they're doing is they're going to other neighborhoods, and they can't get enough candy, so they keep going and keep going and keep going, and that's why they get home late. Ken, did you see the fight after the race? It was pretty cowardice of Logano. They call Logano Connecticut's favorite son. No, he's not. They need to stop that horse shit right now. He's not Connecticut's favorite son. And he always does it. He starts the fight and then he runs away. It's unreal. But yeah, I mean, we argue and fight about the dumbest things. Like, we just killed two of the most, well, one of them didn't even have a chance to be the most wanted terrorist. Because as soon as he took over, they killed him. But the first one was, I want to say Abu Ghabi, but I don't remember his name. El-Baghdadi. They pulled this whole thing where they pretended to back out of Syria. And as soon as El-Baghdadi thought it was safe, he came out, and the special forces killed him. So, still thinking that we had backed out. The second in charge took over the next day, and they took him out. So, yeah, it was pretty interesting. But the Democrats are pissed because nobody told them about it. Yeah, okay, and that's why it worked. Ooh, that was my out loud voice. Did you happen to catch what happened at the baseball game the other day?
No, nope.
It was freaking hilarious.
What happened?
Garrett Cole was on the mound for the Astros, and of course they had the camera behind the pitcher, and he's getting ready to pitch. All of a sudden, two girls released the tatas behind home plate.
Oh no!
It was amazing. I mean, Did
it actually get aired?
Yeah.
Oh, there's an FCC issue.
Not really, because they didn't do it on purpose. They tried to cut away as soon as possible. It's a live game. The two girls, they're both beautiful models, were immediately apprehended and walked out two abreast. Got it? And they have been banned indefinitely from any Major League Baseball events. As far as I'm concerned, it's been the highlight of the baseball season right there. And baseball's been so friggin' boring, and the games don't get over till like 1 in the morning. And you're sitting there watching it, and all of a sudden, boom, a couple of tatas pop out behind home plate. It makes you want to watch.
Sure, it wasn't a wardrobe malfunction or something like that?
Oh, no, it was intentional. And they said it was to raise awareness of breast cancer.
Huh. I guess that's a good way to raise someone's awareness.
I know there were like 36,000 people wanted to do a mammogram that night, and I think they took them out of there before that happened.
That's too funny.
Ken says Trump has the mindset, if you want to die, stand up against America. Absolutely. And these terrorists, they get what's coming to them, and then the Democrats get all pissed off. Nancy Pelosi's ripping, oh, we weren't advised. And everybody says, yeah, that's why it worked. So, two of the most, well, I keep saying two, one of the most notorious terrorists in the world, and one that probably would have been, both gone. Obliterated. And, nobody can give him credit. I don't understand that. So, Bozarth, are you still here? William Bozarth was on here. If you haven't had a chance to listen to his music, you are missing out. Same thing with Steve Daggett. If you haven't heard Steve Daggett, unreal. They're both amazing, very talented musicians. And if you get a chance, listen to them, because they really are good. Bozarth is in New Jersey, I believe. And Steve Daggett's right here in Ledyard. So, all right, I managed to pull up the Scares That Care, Wisconsin. However, I don't see a date on here. I know there's got to be a date. There's got to be a date. Nope, I am not finding a date on here. Anyway, anybody from the Midwest interested? I know it's April, and I'm looking for the dates. We also, I'll bring this up in a minute. For those of you that know or don't remember. All right, April 17th and 19th, Wisconsin, 2020. That's going to be pretty cool. Some good guests lined up already. We've been helping Susie Haig. And for those of you that don't know who that is Sid Haig's wife. We've designed, well, we didn't design. I'm not even sure who designed it. One of the guys in the... Richard Paul. Rich. I knew it was somebody. Rich Paul. Good friend of mine. Love spending time with him down in Virginia. Him and his wife, Laura. Anyway, he came up with a patch that says, in memory of Sid. And let me see if I can swing it over here for you. Here we go. That's the patch. And 100% of the proceeds from this patch go directly to Susie, who is Sid's wife, Sid's widow, and help with funeral costs and expenses and everything else. Like him, she was is an absolute sweetheart, and wish we could do more for her. It's definitely, we're all still reeling from the loss, but It's really good, and all like I said, all the proceeds go to Sid's wife, Susie, and hopefully it helps her a little bit with the expenses and everything. So, if you want one of the in memory of Sid patches, just let me know, and I will direct you how to get there. And on behalf of Skiers That Care and Susie Haig, we appreciate all your support. So, thanks, Simone. Bees all the way. So, fell off the track here. I don't remember where I was. Yeah. Are you still with me, Keith?
Sorry?
Are you still with me?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Just keep an eye on stuff.
Oh, all right. What are we in the negative? What are we doing?
I guess we're okay.
Yeah, we're okay.
We're okay.
So, speaking of gifts, I mentioned William Bozarth. I mentioned, oh my God, how many people did I mention? I mentioned Steve Daggett, William Bozarth. I got to give a shout out to Brian Mitchell. And if you're looking for some of the best graphic designed posters, Brian Mitchell is the man to go. He designed the videos for Skiers That Care, the trailers, different videos, but the graphic designs that he did. I don't have any up here to show you, but they're amazing, absolutely amazing. His artwork is fantastic. So, yeah, Christmas is coming quick, and if you're looking for something nice to hang around the house, most of them are horror related, but I guess it doesn't have to be horror related. But reach out and see Brian Mitchell, and check out some of his work, because it is amazing. And you won't be sorry. You won't be sorry. Simone, I saw those pictures. The picture that you posted today, that was just absolutely awesome. That was adorable. Keith, can you believe this is the last week of October?
No. It's time's going by quick. Hopefully we'll get through the winter weather and we'll be back into spring.
Yeah, it's pretty warm out there today.
Yeah, well, I guess we have a dip in the temperatures coming on Friday. Talking 38 degrees at night on Friday night.
Yeah, whatever.
And I guess it's not in stone yet, but Friday night, for anyone in Connecticut, we're supposed to have some type of a wind advisory or warning. They're talking some type of windstorm. Again, it's not set in stone yet. It's still up in the air. No pun intended. But yeah, watch out for the weather on Friday night. It's supposed to get really, really windy. And then Halloween, we're looking at rain showers, which kind of sucks. I guess you're going to have to wear a raincoat over your costume if you're out trick-or-treating.
And just getting back to the poll that I ran earlier, most people are not in favor of moving Halloween. And neither am I. Leave Halloween on Halloween. You know, we don't get to pick the days, and with the exception of, Thanksgiving's never on the same day, and neither is Easter, to be honest with you. Sometimes Easter's at the end of March, sometimes Easter's in April.
It falls when it falls. Get over yourself. They're not changing it. Whoever these clowns are, they need to forget about it and worry about something more important. Maybe they should change their underwear more rather than worry about what day Halloween falls on, because, that's that. Forget about it. It's such a dead subject.
Yeah. So, Simone, I don't know if you noticed Sunday night, but yeah, I wore this just for Leah, because the Bruins absolutely dismantled the Rangers. So, in honor of Leah and her Rangers, of course, I got to go work with her later, so she might be a little salty.
Salty?
Yeah, she might be a little salty. She's a big Ranger fan. One thing I'd like to point out, and this is amazing. Everybody knows who John Cena is, right? Or you should know who John Cena is.
Yeah.
You know the wildfires that are going out in California right now?
Oh, yeah, yep.
I mean, thousands of people being evacuated and whatnot.
Power outages.
Yeah, John Cena has donated $500,000 of his own money to the first responders fighting the fires out there. And I thought that was just amazing. So, I mean, that's to the first responders. That's not to the city. That's not to this municipality. That's for the first responders. And it's amazing. It's little things like that you don't hear of too often. Now, usually it's all the negative stuff in the news. And
I guess the fire's getting close to the Getty Museum, and they're not going to move the art.
No, there'd be no way.
I have that up on CNN right now.
All right. So, did anybody out there see the horror movie Eli on Netflix? I have not seen it yet. I saw something about the grass, where the grass lies, or something like that. That was okay. I did watch the. Simone says, "How do you know it was John Cena? You can't see him." Nice. Yeah, the Netflix horror movie Eli. I've not seen it. I did watch, like I said, Where the Grass Lies, or something like that. It was kind of like Children of the Corn meets something. It was okay. And then I watched the new Pet Cemetery. And I know a lot of people didn't like the new Pet Cemetery, but you know what? I actually liked the new Pet Cemetery. It was... I don't want to give anything away. I'll just say I like the new Pet Cemetery. It's not the same... I don't want to say it. It was a good movie. So, Keith, I bet you still didn't watch the horror movie I told you to watch, did you?
No, not yet.
No.
Nope.
I try. I got people that want me to watch this, watch that, and I do. Some of them I can sit there and watch. Some of them I can't really. It's got to hold my attention. It's got to have all three facets of a movie. So, I don't know. It's one thing to have just gore. All right, if you have just gore, it's not going to keep your attention. If you got the jump factor to go with the gore, now it's getting somewhere. And then if you have an actual storyline to go with the gore and the jump factor, now you got a good movie. It doesn't take much to just go out and make a gory movie. Which is why my friend Kane Hodder has so much success, because Kane goes out, he's done Jason, he's done Victor Crowley from Hatchet. They all have a backstory, and you know what that backstory is. So watching it, yeah, sure, there's a lot of gore, but there's also a story, and there's a lot of jump moments. It's... Okay, what's the president talking about now? I see he's breaking into everything with what he's calling a major announcement. So
Right now?
right now, tell me if you know, if you can find out what the major announcement is. Let me know.
Major announcement. We're pulling all our soldiers out of all the other countries we're fighting other wars for.
That's what he said?
Well, that was just a guess.
Oh.
What are you looking?
Yeah, I'm looking to see here. There's.
I don't think we're going to be able to find it in time.
I don't know. He's still rambling on. I don't know what he's rambling on about, but I mean, it broke into everything here. Had all my stuff up, and then all of a sudden it was gone. Kind of disheartening.
I'm sure he's on Facebook somewhere live.
He's everywhere. I mean, did we kill some more terrorists?
I don't know.
We had a 2-for-1 this weekend. I mean, can we ask for anything more?
I don't have audio tied in over here for Facebook, so if I find it, I'll try to tie it in, but I'm not seeing anything.
Roger. Or you can go to
I guess you have to have that thing called cable TV.
Or you can just go to WFSB.com.
Oh, on Facebook, yeah.
No, WFSB.com. Wow. So, I was doing, I don't want to call it a project, but Amber just posted something on what I was looking into, and I feel it's a very, very important subject to bring up. The body of Olivia Lone Bear was found in North Dakota as Native women face a crisis of murder and disappearance. Native American women are disappearing and being found murdered at a just alarming rate. Now, this is where we get into jurisdiction bullshit. All right. And as Amber says, if a Native American woman goes missing, her tribal government cannot exercise any kind of police jurisdiction over that crime unless the government knows that the perpetrator was Native. That's because the Supreme Court says we don't have jurisdiction over non-natives who come onto reservations and kill Native women or children or any tribal citizen. This is true. Again, and you don't see it much at the casino, but you can. The tribal police have jurisdiction, obviously. They can arrest you. They can take you to the lockup or transfer you to Troop E, the state police barracks. However, that's for minor offenses. If it's a major crime, the state police are automatically brought in. And I also believe if it's a crime with gaming, the state police will also get involved. There's no such thing as a sovereign nation. As Mohegans, they say we're a sovereign nation, but we're really not. Sure, we have our own government, our own rules amongst the tribe, but when it comes right down to it, we still follow federal laws. We follow state laws at the casino. So don't let that word sovereign fool you. The extremely high rates of disappearances, rape, and murder of Native American women across the United States are alarming. And most of them happen in the areas of oil extraction, like up where the pipelines are being built. And that's not to say that it's non-natives that are causing this. It could most likely very well be non-native. However, there's a movie, God, I can't think of the name of it, but it details this perfectly. And oh my God, it's going to drive me nuts. I can't think of the movie. It's a great movie about this one guy. He is like the lone officer on the reservation. Girl disappears, or girl gets murdered, finds her, ends up in a huge shootout with these oil people. And I can't remember the name of the movie, but it was a really good movie. And it's pretty close to what is really going on these reservations out in the Midwest. I mean, there's just acres of desolation. Yeah. There's nothing. There's sand, there's mountains, there's a lot of absolutely nothing out there. Kind of like they said that, you used to be able to bury a body in the desert out in Vegas. Back when the mafia was running all that and everything else. And it's just sad. They really need to come up with some kind of halfway point or some kind of, I don't know. I don't even know what to call it. Some kind of middle ground to where these crimes can be investigated. So they need to get their shit together and figure it out. Did you hear Jared Padalecki got arrested?
No.
For those of you that don't know who Jared Padalecki is, he's Sam from Supernatural. He's the one that's usually the voice of reason. Dean is usually the one that gets into drunken bar brawls. Well, in this case, it was Jared Padalecki who was arrested in Texas for assault and intoxication.
Ouch.
So the complete opposite of the show.
I just found something. I was searching around Fox 61 on their Facebook page, and there's nothing on Channel 3. But in New York City, something's floating in the Gowanus Canal that has many doing a double take. I guess there was a floating statue of an angry, green-eyed President Donald Trump.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. That was earlier.
That's freaky. I guess his torso was surrounded by snakes. Many considered the floating statue of the president something of an art illustration.
Yeah, that was earlier. I'm still trying to find out what's going on now.
Well, I'm on Fox 61's site right now. I mean, if I get a live video feed, I'll patch the audio through.
Well, there is a live video feed on Facebook, WFSB.com. But, wow. Joker has become the highest grossing R-rated film of all time. Can you believe that?
What?
Yeah, Joker has become the highest grossing R-rated film of all time.
Oh, I might have to watch it when it comes out on Netflix.
Oh, I'm definitely. I don't have time to go to the movies, but this was one that I wanted to see. Joker has officially become the most successful R-rated movie in the world history on Friday, surpassing the 785 million record held by Deadpool 2. Total international receipts for Joker are expected to peak at over $900 million by the time the run is over.
That's quite a bit of money.
That's a hell of a lot of people going to see that. That is amazing.
By the way, the studio number is 860-626-5193, 626-5193. You can call in and join in on the show. And I have the phone number pinned in the chat.
Okay, here we go. Yes, Hilly, here's your answer. Okay. The state's 25% share of the gross slots revenue generated by the tribe's respective casinos, Foxwoods and Mohegan, have been deposited year after year, actually month after month, into Connecticut's general fund, along with the other taxes, fees, and other source of revenue the state collects. The general fund, in turn, is appropriated for all manners of spending. One of the things the general fund is the Mashantucket, Pequot, and Mohegan Fund, which has provided grants to the state's 169 cities and towns. All right, because I know where people are going with this. All right, I know. Yes, the host cities should retain more money from the tribes. I agree 100%. Absolutely. But, it is what it is. If you have any questions, go to the day. You can see the breakdown of Mohegan and Mashantucket's funding for the state, where that state money goes, and so on and so forth. So that would be on theday.com. I don't want to get into that. It's Halloween. We got to be talking about Halloween stuff. So, I am going to dress up Thursday night when I go into work. I don't know what I'm going to dress up as yet, though. I have... Hey, Keith?
Yeah.
Dave says we have no audio.
What?
It says your audio is dead. I can see your mouth moving, can't hear anything.
I'm watching us on the feed right now.
Dave, turn your video up. We need to coordinate. Okay. Simone, okay. We'll talk. It's going to be one of two things. I'm leaning towards... Simone says she hears us fine.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards one. I just think it'll be easier. And that way we could coordinate on it, because the other one, I don't know. That would kind of be... I think we could pull it off, but I'll let you know. We'll keep it a secret. So, Keith, are you going to dress up?
No, I'm probably just going to stay home and watch some movies, chill out.
Simone says, I'll give her... let me your jersey and we can be Happy Gilmore and his caddy.
Oh, my God.
So, Dave, as we were talking about earlier, we were talking about Leffingwell and some of the events that happened at Leffingwell, including the phone and whatever the hell that thing was that appeared behind me. And also the 30th and 31st at Dark Manor. So, correct me if I'm wrong, I know Halloween starts at midnight. What does the 30th start at? Is that midnight also, or does that start earlier? Either way, if you're looking for something to do and stay dry, Dark Manor it is. So let's say Thursday we have karaoke. So, perfect. Dave is still exhausted from those two nights. I can bet. I can imagine. It was it was an experience that I've never ever had before, and And hopefully we'll never have again, because that kind of freaked me out. And then when seeing that thing behind me, yeah, no, I'm good with that. So we will have another one coming up in the spring, I believe in May, at the Laughing Well. And obviously Dark Manor only comes one time a year, because it's only open for Halloween. The 30th and the 31st, both investigations start at midnight. So go on down. I have to work, so go see Dave and Snow and whoever else is there, and get into the investigation at Dark Manor. Plus, Dark Manor is a hell of a place to go to anyway. It's the best haunted house in Connecticut. And, I mean, to have a haunted house in a haunted house, it's got like the makings of a movie. Don't you think, Keith? Doesn't that sound like a movie?
Dark Manor?
Having a haunted house inside of a haunted house. It's like the recipe for disaster.
Oh, yeah. It kind of sort of sounds like a disaster.
Limited space. So if you want to go, don't forget to email redlakenation24@gmail.com. redlakenation, all one word, 24@gmail.com. And see if there's still space available and get yourself in. It's a good time. You won't want to miss it. Are you listening to the show over there?
I'm monitoring stuff over here.
Oh, okay. I'm like, wow, I hear an echo. I did watch another movie today. Have you ever seen Tales of Halloween?
No.
I had never seen it either. I watched it today. And have you seen the movie Trick or Treat?
I think so.
Okay, it's kind of along the lines of Trick or Treat. And I was very happy to see my friend Christina Klebe was in it, along with Serena Vincent. It was a series of different things, like short stories. Really good movie. Really good. I'll be seeing Christina Klebe in December. I believe the 4th or 5th, 6th, and 7th. I'll be appearing at... I don't even know the name of it. But it's in Stafford Springs, Connecticut. It's a 3-day event. And Kane Hodder, Bill Moseley, Christina Klebe. Lots of good stars coming. And that's in Stafford Springs in December. So keep your eyes open. Scares That Care will be there. That's going to be a good time. Yeah, I'm kind of upset that somebody that was supposed to be there won't be there, but this is getting ridiculous.
What's the matter?
Well,
we still can't figure out what Trump's big announcement is.
And a person I knew was shot and killed this past weekend, and just sucks. Hope they find out what happened and get the person. I'm just going to leave it at that. So you don't know what Trump's big announcement is?
No, I've been looking all over. I can't seem to find what the deal is.
I'm going to see if I can find it.
Maybe he's announcing he's quitting.
Yeah, okay.
Well, they're going to impeach him anyhow.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that'll never happen. Got a better chance of seeing God.
Things are crazy, these days. And if they impeach him, who's president? The vice president?
Pence. Well, actually, no. And that's the funny part. If they impeach him, he's still president. So it's how it goes, dude. Yeah, all this week on WFSB, they have Welcome to Haunted Connecticut. And I don't understand why none of the places that we've had on here or that we've investigated or whatever are on here. But check it out. You never know who or what you'll see. And yep. I don't see it, dude. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything either. I've been looking around.
Why is Obama still relevant? New Jersey plane crash, home ablaze after twin-engine plane crashes into neighborhood.
I saw that.
That's not good.
So again, the studio number 860-626-5193.
So, Dave, if you're still with us, the picture for the Leffingwell House Museum that they posted, the green one there, who took that picture? Because that's actually a pretty decent picture. It says the Leffingwell House Museum, and it shows it's all lit up in like lime green, and it's actually pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been McDonald's apologizes for lynching Halloween decorations. It's interesting. You know, I can understand during the rest of the year getting butthurt about costumes and everything. But it's Halloween, come on. As long as they're not stupid. So yeah, something's going on, and I can't find out what the hell's going on, but it's cutting into everything here. Literally cut off all my whole thing here. So anyway, there's some good pictures up that 7-Day Weekend posted from our Halloween party this past weekend, and it was a hell of a Halloween party. It was nice to see the place packed. The band was rocking. At one point, it was like I want to say around 12:30-ish, they blew a fuse. They were rocking so hard they blew a fuse, and they were right in the middle of the song "I Want It That Way," and the singer kept singing, and the whole crowd in there kept singing it along with them. It was really cool, and they got the thing fixed. They got the power back on. They continued, and they rocked it right till the end, and it was just absolutely fantastic to see that many people in there having a good time. Yeah. So I got to get Randy on here as a guest host one of these days. We can talk about whatever he wants to talk about. We can do a cooking show. We can do whatever he wants to do. We can do. So Randy, you let me know when you're available, and we will bring you on. Randy. And ladies and gentlemen, Snow is watching. Hey, Snow. We were talking about you a little while ago. And, again, Snow Bruno, Crossing the Veil Paranormal. If you haven't heard of Snow, look her up. She is fantastic. The show will be 4 hours long. What, this show? With Randy? Nah. We got to figure out a topic for Randy to talk about, though. See, he'll make time for it. We can talk about anything. So yeah, if you guys are looking for a tarot reading, Snow Bruno is the one to go to. And she's amazing, absolutely amazing. All the stuff she does, on top of managing and directing Crossing the Veil Paranormal, and taking care of Gizmo. And she did have a fundraiser for Gizmo, and I hope it turned out good. But she's amazing. Sarah, what's going on? So how was your experience this week at Leffingwell? Sarah? Bueller? Sarah? Maybe we should have Sarah call in. Tell us how things went at Leffingwell. She was there on Saturday. Saturday I was at work.
I thought Snow was going to call in.
No, she had some commitments and she made it back in time. But, yeah, Sarah had some interesting... Snow says she'll be on the show with us ASAP. Sarah says it was good, not as active as last time. Did they show you the events from Friday night? The video of the phone getting thrown from my hand and that thing standing behind me. I'm not gonna lie, that freaked me out. I've never seen anything like it. We didn't smudge, so I'm gonna chalk that up to not smudging, and from now on you can bet I will be smudging in there. They didn't? Did they tell you about the phone going flying? Wow. We got it on video and everything. They talked about the phone. Yeah, I would have been so pissed if my phone was broken. Not like I could have made the ghost pay for it. Yep. I was poking and prodding, trying to get him to do something, and the next thing I knew, boom, there goes my phone. Got it on video, and then they happened to take a picture with the infrared. And, you can take a picture within seconds with it. Or less than a second, actually. You just click the button twice. The first time, the temperature was 74 degrees. And then less than a second later, it was 56, I think. I don't know. Dave has all the actual numbers and everything written down. But, yep, freaked me out. And then that was it. Like, when we went down with the second group, shut up, Randy. I don't even want to talk about it. That was some crap right there. Suppose you won, didn't you? It's all right. We're still all in a log jam there. I ain't done by a long shot. Pretty sure Hannah said F you to me. Dave is my witness. Well, I don't think it was Hannah, because I don't even think Hannah knows what that word means. I'm thinking that was more of banage, because pretty sure that's who smacked the phone out of my hand and was causing all the issues on Friday night. Yeah, and for those of you who saw that, my fantasy team got its ass kicked this weekend. I don't know. I have nothing to say about it. I got nothing to say about it. My players just absolutely sucked this past weekend. And his weren't. His were good. And I got dismantled. Your team's on a bye this weekend? Yeah, it's interesting. Trade deadline came and went, and there wasn't crap done. Everybody said, "Oh, the Patriots are going to get O.J. Mayo." Not O.J. Mayo. Where is it, Mayo? No. the tight end from. Well, I told you beginning of the season the Giants were going to suck. The Giants are horrible. The highlight of the Giants season, the Giants Super Bowl will be just like the Jets if they can beat the Cowboys this Monday night. That's it. That's their freaking Super Bowl right there. But you know what? The Giants did make a trade. They got Pro Bowl defensive tackle Williams from the Jets. First time in NFL history that these two teams have made a trade. So I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, they were trying. They couldn't trade him. They couldn't trade Jarrell Adams. The Cowboys had made an offer on Jarrell Adams, and they couldn't come to an agreement. You're all here for Monday night's game. Are you a Giants fan, Sarah? This will determine whether Sarah's ever allowed to call in the show again. Sarah, this is where you answer. Are you a Giants fan? God, please don't say Cowboys.
Cowgirls.
At least Melissa says the Cowgirls. Yeah, absolutely. I probably will watch it long shots with my bro because I have class till 8:30. Okay, well, that's great. But are you a Giants fan or a Cowboys fan? I get that entire division, the whole NFC East sucks. All right, Sarah's a Cowboy fan. God. So, whatever. I guess every team needs at least one fan. So yeah, there was some major trades that didn't happen. Teams wanting too much, or the Giants tried trading their offensive tackle there. Tried trading him back to the Patriots, and the Patriots would not take that contract on. You know, another stupid move by the Giants signing him for that much. But you know, they had to have Nate Solder, so now they're stuck with him. And I guess even offensive linemen are a product of the system. These players, with the exception of Garoppolo, they leave New England and they suck. So your twin is a Giants fan, your dad's a Giant fan. How the hell did you become a Cowboy fan? Now, you know what? I don't even want to know. I do not want to know. I'm thinking bandwagon. Hockey's better anyway. Simone will attest to that. Need to update my hat. Need to see 2020 Stanley Cup champions. That'll be great. Instead of getting one game away from it and screwing the pooch and losing to the St. Louis Blues. Who the hell does that? Come on. How about them Packers? Impressive. I'll tell you, the team that impresses me the most is the 49ers. I don't know if it's all smoke and mirrors because everybody they've played, it's, you know, pretty much sucks. But I don't know. The 49ers look good. The offense is doing just enough. It's the defense that's winning it for them. Just like the Patriots, the offense is doing just enough, and the defense is carrying them. But again, the Patriots really haven't played anybody worth a damn either. Got to run with my appointment. Have a good rest of your week, guys. All right, Sarah, we'll see you. Hockey is the best sport. Yeah, I love hockey. Even a boring game is fast-moving, hard-hitting. You know, it came out of nowhere is why. Who, the 49ers? Jimmy G. Yeah, he's doing, like I said, just enough. And now with Emmanuel Sanders on that team, that's like Mohamed Sanu on the Patriots. It's these two teams are going to be probably lights out the rest of the year. I mean, because right now everybody's going to have to go through San Fran It's like everybody's going to have to come through New England if you take it right now from, where it is. I don't know. Maybe the Giants will come up and play. Maybe there'll be spoilers. Yeah, right. The only thing they're going to spoil is their dinner because they suck. I think what makes it even worse that I lost this weekend is I lost a sip. I mean, who does that? Who loses to sip? Wait, Carlos lost a sip. But, I mean, really? I don't get it. Whatever. All right. This is driving me nuts. So you heard about the leaked nude photo of Representative Katie Hill, right? Showed a bong and an Iron Cross tattoo. Are you awake over there?
I am.
Did you hear about the nude photo of Representative Katie Hill?
No.
Yeah. She's a Democrat from, I think, California. Anyway, it shows her with a bong and what looks like an Iron Cross tattoo.
Oh, no.
Which, I mean, you know what the Iron Cross tattoo is, right?
Not offhand.
The Iron Cross from the Nazis.
Oh, God, yeah, all right.
So...
That's horrible.
No, I mean, this is all over the place now. And it was not a very flattering picture.
I can imagine not.
Not at all. Definitely not a very flattering picture. I'd like to go back to the two ladies behind home plate. We'll just leave it at that. And tonight at 6 p.m., if you're in the area and you're looking for something to do, you can go to the Daniel Packer Inn, Captain Daniel Packer Inn, and at 6 p.m., Spooky Stories dinner with Seaside Shadows. Always a good time. Daniel Packer Inn it's a nice place. It's been reported as haunted. However, never heard of any activity. So we'll see. We'll see. Did I tell you I'm working tonight?
You are.
I am. I'm working tonight. It should be fun. Randy's not going to be there, so it's going to be kind of boring. No Randy, no Simone. We'll see what happens. So, if you're not doing anything tonight, looking for something to do, stop on down to the Lansdowne Pub. Say hi. The baseball game will be on tonight. Walgreens is one. Walgreens. That's what I call them because the W looks like the Walgreens sign. Washington's one game away from elimination, which sucks. Other than that, there's really not a lot going on tonight.
Well, tonight you can watch a woman's awake brain surgery live streamed on Facebook.
What?
Yeah, on a woman's awake brain surgery will be live streamed on Facebook. A Dallas woman, Jenna Schart, will be awake and live streaming her brain surgery.
What? Where is this?
Let me get into it and I'll find out.
Ladies and gentlemen, tune in for brain surgery tonight on. What the hell?
So, it's quoted, "If we go into the wrong spot, that could cost her ability to speak," doctors said. Just getting pop-ups here. Hold on a minute. Oh, come on. They're mad because I won't... My pop-up blockers.
So this is real. She's.
Yeah.
Eli almost punched someone last night. Oh, you got to tell me about that.
Oh, they already live streamed it.
Oh, they already live streamed it.
Yeah.
Right. Well, there goes that. Boy, I miss all the good stuff. Simone, did you work last night? I didn't know you were there on Monday nights. God. Yeah, you got to tell me all about that. I can see that. I can see that. It's been a while since I've been that close to. It's pretty sad when the busser came closer to it than I did. Hopefully that individual will be brought over to security soon. It was great though, Saturday night, even with our Christmas party. Everything was like, did I say Christmas party? That's because I got a friggin' a Mystic Christmas up here already. With our Halloween party was amazing.
You're skipping Thanksgiving.
No, I didn't skip. It just literally popped up on my screen. It says a Mystic Christmas.
A Mystic Christmas?
Mystic Christmas. Even with our Halloween party, it was awesome. There were no issues. It snapped, yeah. Well, actually, the Florida ones do. They're horrible. So I'm guessing the individual flipped out. That's, oh. They wanted him to pay for it. Chances are it was probably real then. The Florida ones do. The Florida ones are really, really, they're cheaply made. A lot of them are already cracked when you get them, so it doesn't take much for it to break. So he should have known that. Hey, speaking of Eli, he just popped in. We were just talking about you bastard. Oh, boy. OBJ is going to be done in Cleveland. Odell Beckham's comments after Browns Patriots prove exactly why the Giants traded him. I told you that. After the game, talking about how much of a better team the Patriots were and how much he'd like to play for the Patriots. And, yeah, that's why you got traded from the Giants, you dumbass. They were military, too. Eli, what are you doing, man? Why are you breaking people's IDs? What the hell, dude? Fork over $100. Come on. I mean, a Monday? Go Bills. Who wants to pay bills? Is that a football team, hockey team, baseball team? What is that? Oh, that's right. That's a team that just got their ass handed to them by the Eagles this weekend. Which ticked me off because I had actually picked the Bills and cost me a perfect bracket. Perfect. Could have been perfect. But no, the Bills had to go and lose to the Eagles. After having, what was it, a 14-point lead? Hey, there's Leah. Look at that. Now we're all here. We got Eli. We got Simone. We got Randy. We got Leah. It's a Lansdowne party. See that? Simone's got your back, Eli. Yeah, the amount of pressure I put on that ID was not much. It must have been broken already. But it probably. You know what? I've done it before. I'm sure we'll do it again. Yeah, just tell them to put it in their pipe and smoke it. I don't want to talk about the Eagles. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you, bud, because like I said, I picked them, and they was looking good at the beginning of the game. I'm like, all right, yeah. And, yeah, they forgot to show up the rest of the thing. I can say that about a lot of things. So, yep. Now, apparently, Odell Beckham will be one and done in Cleveland after his comments after the game the other day. And like I said, you can see why Eli was. He didn't defend Beckham when Beckham left, but he made some comments. And after his comments after the Browns-Patriot game, you can see exactly why the Giants dumped him. And as a Giants fan, I was pissed at first. I'm not going to lie. I was like, what are they thinking? But now, when you see it on a different team and you get a different perspective of what Odell Beckham does, they made the right decision. Absolutely made the right decision. And he's been missing. He hasn't done a damn thing on the field. So you can blame the quarterback all they want, but if he's not getting open, and that was one of the things that they said when he was with the Giants, is he's a horrible route runner. If you can't run the route, then what are you going to do? So, yep, he's already pissed off everybody in Cleveland. Did not take long. What are we, halfway point of the season right now? So, oh, the Getty fire. Is that what you were talking about, Keith?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, what the hell is Diwali? Yeah, the idiot senator from Connecticut, Murphy, said wishing all those celebrating in Connecticut a happy Diwali.
I have no idea.
I don't know. Everybody's laughing at him, though.
That's odd.
Well, it is what it is. So if you missed it earlier, the trading deadline came and went. Giants had 3 players they were trying to shop: Alec Ogletree, Janoris Jenkins, and Christ, I can't even think of his name. Their offensive tackle there, Nate Solder. Nobody would touch any of them because of the absolute ridiculous contracts that they had. I mean, Nate Solder was paid. He became the highest paid tackle in football, and has not played like it at all. They talked to the Patriots. Patriots were like, absolutely not for that much. And the Giants wanted like a number 1 pick, and that wasn't happening. Ogletree was the same thing. Ogletree, they wanted a whole treasure chest back. The teams they talked to said absolutely not. So they're all staying with the Giants. The only thing the Patriots did is they signed Nick Folk, the former Jet kicker, to replace Mike Nugent. So we'll see what happens with that. The Dolphins did send Drake to the Arizona Cardinals for a draft pick. So the fire sale in Miami continues. The Miami Dolphins have 5 first-round picks and now 5 second-round picks in the next 2 years' drafts. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. That's 10 top draft picks. So hopefully they know what they're doing and can get some decent players. Oh, man. They're messing with Bigfoot again.
What?
Yep, they're messing with Bigfoot again. Somebody shot him.
This thing with Bigfoot will never end.
No. They let out a blood-curdling scream in the clip. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, poor bastards. Probably some guy that was in. There's hope for your Dolphin. Well, no, not next year, Simone. I mean, it's going to take a couple years, but if they draft right, then yeah, Los's team should start looking good. Definitely should start looking good if they. And there's a hell of a lot of good defensive players coming up, so we'll see. That's not even cool. People got to stop sending me this crap. What the hell? You know, I'm not even going to talk about that. So not going to talk about that. I am so... There's so much negativity, so much, I don't know, bad in the world that, you know, as I stated at the beginning of the show, we argue about the dumbest shit. You know, should we move Halloween? What was the other thing? Oh, the feminine hygiene, excuse me, the non-binary products. You sit here and you look, and these people are just bitching, pissing, and moaning about all this stuff, and none of it makes a damn bit of difference. There's so many more important things to worry about in this world than whether or not Halloween should be moved to the Saturday before or after, or the feminine hygiene products. I don't know. Just, we all need to come together for one day. Let's go one day without saying something negative about somebody. Can we do that? One day. Keep it positive. Don't say anything negative about somebody. Keep positive, and see what we can do. It's a it's a good world we live in out there. You know, we have the freedoms and everything that we have. A lot of people don't have it as fortunate as we do. So let's stop worrying about the small shit, and let's just start taking care of each other and living the best we can. All right, that's my preaching for today. Well, that time has come. It is time to go. And I hope you guys all have a very safe and dry Halloween. Remember, if you're looking for something to do, Dark Manor, 25 Main Street, Baltic, Connecticut, midnight on the 30th and midnight on the 31st. An investigation with Arrowhead Paranormal and Crossing the Veil Paranormal. Email redlakenation24 for info. So until next week, be safe. Go Bruins!